Hello, I'm Hunter, you're watching Unexpected History, and this is the story of the man who fought in 3 different armies during World War II. For the record, while there is a veritable surfeit of anecdotal evidence, for lack of a better term, modern researchers have been unable to find much, if any, indisputable proof of this man's existence. Be that as it may, if his story is true, a truer example of unexpected history may never be found. Now, on with the video. For the better part of the first few decades of the 20th century, Korea was occupied by Imperial Japan, which treated Koreans as, shall we say, somewhat less than first-class citizens. Thousands upon thousands of Koreans were forcibly conscripted into the Imperial Japanese Army and forced to fight in the many wars fought by Japan. Young Kyung-jung was allegedly one of those Koreans drafted, initially serving in the Soviet-Japanese War of 1939. As Koreans were basically considered expendable cannon fodder, Kyung-jung didn't expect to survive long, but survive he did. He was captured and sent to a Soviet labor camp, enduring brutal conditions. Again, he expected to die, and probably would have were it not for the German invasion of the Soviet Union in 1941, but that didn't really help the man, as it turned out. The Soviet Red Army was suffering horrendous losses against the German onslaught. As a result, Moscow decided to conscript many of the prisoners being held, including Kyung-jung, sending them to fight the Nazis, essentially a death sentence. But again, he would not die fighting another country's war. This time, the Germans captured him, but even that wasn't the end of his ordeal. He was again made to fight, this time winding up fighting for the Germans 6,000 miles away, in France. Once again, not wishing to fight and possibly die for another country's war, he arranged to be captured by the Allies as soon as possible. Unfortunately, they believed him to be a Japanese soldier now inexplicably fighting for Germany. Again, he was a prisoner of war, this time winding up in a prison camp in Great Britain initially, then going to the United States. According to the legend, he was released by the United States Army in 1947. He became a U.S. citizen and moved to Illinois, eventually dying there in 1992. Again, there is some doubt as to the veracity of this story, but if it is true, young Kyung-jung's story is certainly remarkable and worth remembering. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to or follow Unexpected History.